Hello, digital card fighters. This is Kyle D, better known as Ride My Avatar, bringing you not one but 5 Rookie Rush deck profiles. I know. Rookie Rush is like everybody wants just to crawl in a rug and just die. Get out of here. You know, why are we even attempting to cover 5 Rookie Rush? Isn't it the cheapest decks in the world? Well, I mean, it's probably the most brain dead one. But let's dive right in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And let's dive right in. So the first one is purple green. Again, green is so important because it has the Puppet Mons, the Aromons, and the Lilomons. So again, 5Ks are super important for this deck because again, it gets out of Volcandramon's range. And with it being able to get out of the Volcandramon range and still survive is really important. It doesn't get around the fact that we might run into Nidhogg. Nidhogg just wipes our board. But again, that comes with the territory of playing a Rookie Rush deck. We have Demimera to be able to Digivolve on any of our rookies and Digivolve up to hopefully, when they die, gain securities. We have Digimon because the fact of the matter is Demi is a 2-drop, 3000 DP. Being able to play 2-drops are super important. Gabumon's in here for the trigger draw 2 when deleted. Again, what you want to do is Demimera plus Gabumon plus Devimon, one of the two. And either they're going to just draw you a +3 to discard 1. Not bad, not a bad trade-off. Tapirmon's in here for on deletion, draw a card. Candlemon's in here for the fact of the matter is he's Candlemon. Gazimon's in here to make it so your opponent thinks he's like the optimal threat and you have to kill that first. Because again, blue has to pop this back unless they can't use their Hammer Sparks. And again, that's what he's here for. Dracomon's in here to grab us Death Claws and our Nailbone back. So being able to use that a second time or a third time or even 4 times in a game just sometimes does help out in the long run. So definitely keep an eye out for it. Devimon's in here for being able to remove your opponent's big threats. And that's like super important because if you can't get rid of their big threats, they're just going to keep swinging at you. It's not even funny. Devimon, the blocker one is because it's a 1-cost evolution on top of Gabumon plus Demi. Again, being able to slow down our opponent by just a turn. What's really nice is you swing into it, swing with it. Again, if you don't have anything else better to play, Devimon will just do what you need to get that extra memory. Puppemon's in here for suspending one of your opponent's Digimon. Again, slapping down Puppet pretty much locks their board sometimes and just gives you just enough to get by. Next, we do have Piedmon in here for retaliation and being able to play 2 of our level 4 or lower Digimon from our trash without paying their memory costs. On plays don't activate. So again, it's like Nailbone, same effect, but instead it's a 12k beat stick. So you get 3 mons out of this deal. Again, a little pricey in my opinion. Night Raid is play 1 purple level Digimon from your trash without paying its memory costs. On play effects do not activate. This card going off in security is super important because again, bringing back a Digimon after our board is wiped, sometimes just enough to get that final lethal. Death Claw's in here to delete one of our pretty much opponent's blocker for 1, because again, sometimes that's all we need to do is get rid of that 1 blocker and then we can swing in multiple times. Again, great chances. You may play 1 purple level 3 Digimon and 1 purple level 4 Digimon without paying its memory costs. Any on plays are not activated, but its security is to allow us to play a 4 or lower security. It is basically Night Raid, but grabs us a level 4. We play Matt Ishida to cycle back maybe a Digimon we need. So again, that's why we're going to use it, and it sets us to 3 memory. And then we do play when one of our opponent's Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this tamer, gain 1 memory. We play the 2-drop Matt just for the fact of the matter is it's a 2-drop Matt, and we kind of get the free memory if one of our mons die because it is a Rookie Rush deck. We're going to gain that effect. So next we are playing, this is a pretty much Ancient Garurumon Rookie Rush deck. So Devimon is in here for jamming to go with Vmon because Vmon is just so nasty. Being able to jam, swing in, this card is just ridiculous. Being able to not die natural causes is super important. Sabarimon is to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with hybrid in in its form and or blue tamer among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. Again, we have Davis in here that pretty much does the same thing. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 blue and 1 green Digimon among them to your hand. Place the remaining at the bottom of the deck in any order. Again, Aromon, Lollymon is just in here to be grabbed from Davis and being able to free play. Goemon's in here to be Goemon shenanigans. XVmon's in here to pretty much do Vmon swing 1. If you have another rookie on board, XVmon over it for Goemon to restand the Vmon to get a second swing, and then you get 3 swings. It's super aggro, super consistent. Lobomon that allows you to Digivolve into from off a Tamer just to give you that game finishing win. Lobomon that lets you, this Digimon can Digivolve into Ancient Grumon from your hand for a memory cost of 1, ignoring its Digimon requirements, delete it at the end of the turn. Again, and then when Digivolving one of your Digimon to an Ancient Grumon, which is supposed to be this card, reduce it by 2, so again becomes a 3 cost. Beowulfmon's in here for jamming. While this Digimon Digivolves, cards include a Digimon with hybrid in its name or a blue tamer, it cannot be attacked. Really, again, a great level 5 that can't be attacked into, and then you just keep the jamming up. Ancient Gurumon's in here to unsuspend our Gurumons in their names or hybrids in the form. So again, really good skill, being able to be a 13, but able to play a level 4 Digimon hybrid from your hand without paying its memory cost is super important, and it's got to be blue. Again, being super important means that getting the restand to get multiple attacks. So we have a couple of restands. Aqua Viper's in here to return one of our opponent's Digimon to its owner's hand, return up to 2 cards opponent's level 4 or lower to their hand, trash all evolutions. Again, to bounce one of our rookies back to hand that might have been killed, but instead we protected it and bounced 2 of their blockers out of the way. Hammer Spark's in here to gain memory, of course. Positon Laser is up to your 2 of your opponents can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then, if you have a blue Digimon in play, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand. Trash all cards. Up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon can't attack this turn. Then, if you have a blue Digimon in play, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand. Being able to bounce stuff is just nasty. Like I said, Davis is in here 2+. Next, we're going to talk about a red Rookie Rush build. So we play 1 Yokomon, 4 Gigi. So while you have 5 or more cards in trash, this Digimon gets +1. Then we play Manchomon because it's a 5,000 3-drop. Again, Digivolving for 1 sometimes helps with chokes. Agumon's in here for the same thing. It's 4,000 DP, 2-drop, 1 evolution. We play Otamamon because it is a 2-drop 5k. Next, we do play Agumon for the Greymon that is over here. So this Greymon gains to become a 7k, while this Digimon has Agumon as name, security +1. Being able to poke in and just clear out security stacks is super important. Then this Digimon has games +1000 for the Agumon. Dark Tyrannomon is in here for being a 1 cost 6 DP. Next, we do play Greymon that comes out of the security, especially if they hit into it. We kind of get a free Mon out of the deal. Agumon, you may Digivolve this card from one of your Tamers. We're going to Digivolve on top of Marcus. And like I mentioned before, Greymon's in here. And we play Magnadramon just for security reasons, being able to recover our stuff and get us back up to 2, because this deck is quite fast, but it also needs a couple a turn maybe or 2 to set up. Next, we do play Heir of the Dragons, trigger draw 2. Then if one of your Digimon has Greymon or Doranamon in its name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP. We're trying to kill off rookies, unless they're Rookie Rush. Trident Revolver is delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP, pretty much killing off any of our opponent's rookies. So then, or blockers. Then if you may play 1 Tamer, play cost 4 or less, which we will grab Marcus. Gaia Force is in here because Gaia Force is still fantastic. Marcus is, if you have 3 or less memory, set your memory to 3. When one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name attacks, you may suspend this Tamer to gain 1 memory to keep us extending our plays. Marcus is just there for extensions. Next, here is Purple Revenge. Again, a player at my local plays this deck. I give him massive credit. Oh, let me just add the last little bit. Purple. Let's get us our rookies here real quick. Sorry about that. Okay. So that fixed that. We play Yalamon because if you have 5 or more in trash, which you will, plus 1000 DP. Doraemon is to trigger the draw. Discard. Oromon's in here. Lollymon again. Again, basics. You can't break the mold. If they're really good, they're 2 drops, 5Ks. Demi is in here for being a 2 drop. Tapirmon's in here for that draw on deletion. Yalamon is because it's a 2 drop. Gobblemon's in here because it is a 3 drop, 4000 DP. We play Demi because it's a 2 drop, 4000 DP. Flymon's in here for if it's in the security stack. Congratulations, it pops out. Black Automon, same reason. Raymon, same reason. Puppetmon is suspend the board basically. You well timed. He's really good. Needle Spray is so that we kind of have double Flower Cannon. Again, being able to bounce it back to hand after revealing security is just super important. We do play Night Raids because Night Raid's super good. We also play Nailbone to grab our rookies back just to be another Night Raid in the deck. And it can grab us Black Automon if it's been deleted. Next, we are going to talk about a yellow-green Rookie Rush build. We play Cupidmon because of the fact of the matter is if you have 5 or more security, trigger draw 1. Again, we're going to try to keep our security high. Poromon's in here. If you have 3 or fewer security, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1000 DP. Not scary. Roromon is in here for 5000. Lollymon's for the 5000. Tsurukimon is basically a 2 drop vanilla. When attacking, if you have 4 or less cards in hand, trigger draw 1. Cutamon's just our draw engine. Tinkermon is in here for the Peter Tinkle combo. Tinker, because Peter being able to be, if we hard cast it after using Blinding Ray, because they'll put us to maybe 1, that brings us to 3. Petermon comes down, grabs us Tinkermon. That's sometimes just enough aggro that our opponent can't keep up. If you have 3 or less security triggers, plus 1 security. Next, we play Falcomon because Falcomon is a 2 drop 5000 DP. Pulsemon's in here if we're at 3 or security, draw a card, and we gain 1 memory out of the deal, which is super good because being able to gain that free stuff is just really good for our deck. Solomon's a 2 drop, you know, reasons. Petermon, as I mentioned. Tsurimon is just a 6K. Next, we do play Cyclone Kick. Just unsuspending one of your Digimon and suspending one of your opponent's Digimon is super good because, again, if you use Blinding Ray well timed, you activate the effect. Then you're at 4 if they give you 2. Cyclone Kick activates, suspend one of their blockers to unsuspend one of your Digimon, which could be devastating. It even helps in the mirror match when they drop a puppet on you. Needle Spray is the same as I said before. It's just super good Flower Cannon. Being able to pop off for 1 on security stack. On your opponent's turn to rest even a blocker that could kill you. Again, super important. And then at least having what we need. Blinding Ray is in here to trash the top card of your security, then gain 2 memory. Again, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe on this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.